Hollywood movies often show guys winning over girls by doing big romantic things and constantly professing their love on bended knees. But I'm sure, like the rest of us, you've seen that rarely gets a girl to actually like you. For some odd reason, it just doesn't work, and it sometimes feels like Hollywood is deceiving us. But hey, they're just showing a movie. So what qualities do women in real life actually want? Taking charge. So picture this situation. This girl's in the school's team restroom when some football players come through gisting. Some of them leaned on the restroom door, blocking it. Another one of them wasn't paying attention and almost bumped into the girl. And just as he was about to bump into her, another player shouted, "Hey, watch out! Can't you see there's a person right there?" And then they noticed her and they let her through. Now imagine how she'll feel about that guy. That is a savior right there. That is a nice guy. And I actually know a friend who started dating this hot chick after that exact scenario happened. It might have been coincidence, but we're rolling with it. Being able to take charge when the need arises is such a turn-on for every woman. A guy that can step in to help or take charge before things go wrong. He'll always stand out for women. Strong presence. Women are naturally drawn to men who carry themselves with authority and have that leadership aura. If you don't have this, women don't even hate you, they just don't see you. So how do you develop a strong presence? Start by building self-confidence, and then dress in a way that shows personality. Also, whenever you walk into a room, keep your chin up, be calm, and get comfortable. So, why do women love men with a strong presence? Because a strong presence equals power, and a powerful man can keep them safe. So, make yourself strong and get fear out of your system. Strength. People often regard strength as the ability to lift weights or beat somebody up, but no. Strength is your ability to withstand pressure, pain, or force. It has to do with your ability to overcome challenges. And because challenges will surely come, women love someone who can help them deal with it. So, if you possess physical strength, women will feel a sense of safety and protection around you. If your strength is mental, they will see you as someone capable of handling life's challenges. There's also a third form of strength, and it has to do with the bedroom. Unfortunately, all your other forms of strength are useless if you don't have this one down. But if you can take charge in those intimate moments, women will naturally submit to you. Mystery. You see, mystery captivates a woman's attention like moths drawn to a flame. But this is not only true about women. Generally, no one likes to read a book or watch a film that you know how it's gonna end. That's why we hate spoilers. So, girls love a man that is mysterious the same way that you love a book that's full of twists. The more that you conceal, the closer that they want to get. The more mysterious you are, the more that they want to know what you're about. Being spontaneous. Now, you might be wondering, what's the difference between being spontaneous and being mysterious? The difference is, when you're spontaneous, you don't plan. You just go with the flow. You can plan to keep some things from your girl to remain mysterious, but there's no planning with spontaneity. You simply do what the moment requires. So, why do women love this? Because of the thrill. After all, some of the best moments in life are unplanned. Machismo. In our age, masculine traits have been demonized so heavily. But do not be fooled. Women still love and crave it. Machismo simply means being proud of your masculinity. And that's still a turn-on for real women. The fact remains that a real woman wants a real man. So, can you make her feel your strength and your confidence? Does it ooze out of you before you even talk? Then trust me when I say women will not be able to resist you. Now that we're halfway through the video, why don't you hit that subscribe button to support the channel? Do the same with the like button if you're enjoying this video. You all done? Let's get back to the list. Attention to little details. Generally, women love men who listen, but here is a secret factor that drives them madly in love: your attention to little details. By paying close attention to not just the word, but how it's used, and not just the cloth, but how it is worn, you can blow their minds. You see, she knows everyone can see her beautiful dress, but can you tell her about the fabric, the color, or what the cleavage reminds you about? The thing is, the little details you bring to her notice pave the way for a deeper connection between you two. Self-assurance and setting boundaries. First off, no one can love you if you don't love yourself, with the imperfections and all. It is that self-love that leads to self-assurance, and it is that assurance that attracts women. True manhood is rooted in self-assurance. in being secure with yourself and your values. So now that you know your values, are you just going to let her devalue you by disrespecting your boundaries? Trust me, women will always try and break your boundaries. They will always try and test you. So you need to know your limits and set healthy boundaries. Now, when a woman tests your boundaries, don't let it slide, or else you will lose her respect and you will lose her love. No matter what, set your boundaries and you keep them. She'll respect you. Men who don't keep boundaries out of fear of hurting their women end up looking weak, and women hate weak men. Maturity. Can you handle life's challenges with grace? That's maturity, and women love that. Maturity shows your emotional strength and the composure that comes with it. Some key aspects of maturity include understanding the importance of responsibility, taking accountability for mistakes, and making thoughtful decisions even in high-pressure situations. A mature man understands that women may not always possess the same level of strength, so he offers a steady hand. And yes, women will love him for it. You see, by offering guidance and support, you not only earn respect, you cultivate a deep connection that goes so far beyond attraction. Simply put, a woman in a relationship wants to know that you are a man, not a baby. Purpose. The man's value and worth are intricately tied to a sense of purpose. This is why they say, chase purpose and she will chase you. You see, a man with a purpose is living a life of significance and is constantly working towards a vision. This is so attractive to women for multiple reasons. Firstly, a purpose-driven man will most likely be strong and successful, which means that he'll be able to protect her and her kids and provide for them. So why won't women love that? Now, on the flip side, living a life without purpose is bad for everybody involved. Plus, women aren't even going to notice you, so what's the point? Resilience. Resilience is a key to true masculinity because a man is designed to bear the weight of the world. Problems will come, and you are expected to stand and face them no matter what. As a man, your capacity to rise again after life's harshest blows is not only attractive to women, it's important. Resilience is a cornerstone of masculinity, as it shows your ability to endure, to adapt, to ultimately triumph over life's challenges. And regardless of what today's society says, women ache for men like that. They won't do anything for such a man. A man with masculine energy. Here's a fact: testosterone and estrogen drive lust. Now, part of what that means is that when women can smell your masculine energy, they will lust over you. But what exactly do we mean by masculine energy here? Is it your ability to beat somebody up? No. Real masculine energy is your ability to command a room and in the same breath extend a helping hand or show affection to someone or a pet. These actions are not superficial, they show a man's depth of character. Now, while raw power does have its place, don't get me wrong, it's the proper blend of strength with kindness that truly distinguishes a man. This is what attracts and mystifies a woman about a man. When a woman sees a man who combines both strength and empathy, they have no choice but to lust. It is nature, and no one can beat it, except the gays. Chapter 1. Ignoring your appearance. If you're neglecting your appearance, you're sabotaging your own game. We're not talking about transforming into a runway model. We're talking about some basic self-respect. When you're out there looking like you just rolled out of bed, don't be surprised when girls treat you like you're invisible. It's not about having the most expensive clothes or the trendiest hairstyle. It's about presenting yourself in a way that shows you care about how you look. Trim that beard, style your hair, put on clothes that fit, and for heaven's sake, maintain proper hygiene. Trust me, a clean and put-together appearance speaks volumes about your self-discipline and respect for yourself, qualities that girls can't help but notice. Chapter 2. Lacking social awareness. Newsflash, the world doesn't revolve around you, bud. It's time to step out of your bubble and start paying attention to the world around you. If you're too busy being self-absorbed, you are missing out on countless opportunities to connect. Whether it's ignoring someone's cues to exit a conversation or dominating every conversation, it's a glaring sign of social stupidity. Girls are drawn to men who can hold their own in social situations. That means listening more than you speak, picking up on nonverbal cues, and knowing when it's time to back off. Nobody likes a conversational bulldozer or somebody who doesn't know how to read the room. Chapter 3. Lack of ambition. Let's get real here. If you're coasting through life without any ambitions or goals, don't expect girls to be flocking to your side. A man without a clear sense of purpose is, well, directionless and unappealing, basically boring. Whether it's a career path, a hobby, or a passion project, have something that you are genuinely excited about. That's like a magnet that draws people in. Women are attracted to men who are driven, who have dreams, aspirations, who are actively working to make them a reality. It's not about having it all figured out. It's about having the hunger to achieve something more. So, quit lounging on the sidelines and start pursuing something that sets your soul on fire. Trust me, your newfound ambition will turn heads in ways that you never imagined. Chapter 4. Faking confidence. Pretending to be confident won't get you very far. Girls are pretty quick at seeing through the facade of this crap. True confidence isn't about putting on an act. It is about embracing your strengths and weaknesses and owning them without any apologies. If you're trying too hard to appear confident, you're just highlighting your insecurities. Instead of trying to mask your vulnerabilities, work on building genuine self-assurance. It's not about being the loudest guy in the room or boasting about your accomplishments. It's just about believing in yourself, staying true to your values, being comfortable in your own skin. Chapter 5. Playing the victim. Life's tough, we get it, but constantly playing the victim is a massive turnoff. It's time to stop blaming your circumstances and start taking control. Successful people face challenges head-on and they find solutions. If you want girls to see you as a catch, show them that you're a problem solver, not a pity party. Chapter 6. Uninspiring conversations. If your idea of a conversation is limited to small talk and cliché lines, no wonder you're not getting anywhere. Look, if your interactions with women are as exciting as watching paint dry, you can bet your bottom dollar they're not going to be looking at you. Meaningful conversations are like a breath of fresh air in a world filled with small talk and mindless chit-chat. Imagine this scenario. You approach a woman, you strike up a conversation, and within minutes you're both engaged in a deep, intriguing discussion. The conversation just flows effortlessly and you're genuinely curious about her thoughts, her experiences. Contrast that with the mundane script of, well, hey, how's your day? Or, hey, nice weather we're having, huh? Dude, come on. Women are drawn to men who can stimulate their minds, challenge their perspectives, and spark their curiosity. If your conventional conversational toolkit consists of the same tired lines and topics, no shit girls aren't looking your way. You can't keep doing the same things and expecting different results. Take this as a wake-up call, a chance to reassess and rebuild. You want her to beg for your attention? Well, then stop acting like every other guy out there. It is time to man up and learn the real ways to catch your eye. If you're up for the challenge, keep watching. This is your moment. Don't waste it. Chapter 1. Be mysterious and unpredictable. So, you're an open book, huh? You think that's a good thing? Well, think again. If she knows your every move before you make it, you might as well be handing her a script. Keeping her guessing, keeping her on her toes, that will keep her interested. But how? Well, it's simple. Don't tell her every little thing about yourself. Don't always be available. Switch up your routine. Talk in a way that makes her think. Remember, mystery keeps the brain engaged. But spill everything and you turn into a dull, boring read before bedtime story. And trust me, that's not where you want to be. Chapter 2. Master your body language. Alright, listen up. Your words, they're only a fraction of the conversation. If your body's out there telling a different story, you might as well be speaking gibberish. You think she's not gonna notice? Think for a moment. She's reading you, bud. And if you're not careful, she'll pick up on every false move. Stand tall, control those nervous tics, use touch like a pro, and smile like you mean it. Your body's a tool, a weapon even. Master it, and you unlock the doors that you never knew existed. But get it wrong, and those doors, well, they will slam shut so fast you won't even know what hit you. Get it together, man, and speak the language that you can't resist. Chapter 3. Hold the frame. Don't fold like a wet noodle. You want to know what's really unattractive? A man who just bends over backwards to please a woman. I'm not telling you to be a jerk, but grow a spine. Have your beliefs, your standards, your boundaries, and you stick to them. You think she's going to respect you at all if you drop everything for her whims? Wrong. She will see right through that, and she'll lose interest faster than you can say doormat. Holding your frame is about being consistent, being the rock, and not being a shifting sand. Stand up for yourself, be assertive, and don't be afraid to say no. You are a man with dignity, not some puppet that she can control. Right. Chapter 4. High value. Prove it with your actions, not your mouth. Listen, buddy, anybody can talk big. But guess what? Talk is cheap. And if your actions don't back up your words, she's gonna see right through your pathetic charade. You want to be seen as high value? Prove it with how you act, how you treat others, how you handle your business, how you conduct yourself in every situation. If you're all talk and no action, she gon' sniff you out in a heartbeat. Step up. Chapter 5. Eye contact. Bet you didn't see this coming, but here it is, raw and simple. Eye contact. You think it's something minor? Well, then think again. Eye contact is where that connection starts. It's where the sparks fly. If you can't hold a gaze, what are you telling her? You're telling her that you're scared. You aren't sure, or worse, you're hiding something. Be bold with your eyes. Look into hers with confidence, with interest, with intent. Show her that you're present. You're not wandering off in your mind palace. It's more than just a look. It's a statement, a challenge, a connection. Trust me, it'll make a difference. Chapter 6. Be a man of your word. Promises are not to be taken lightly. Your word is your bond. You said you'd call her at 8? You better have your phone in hand at 7:59, I swear. Planning to meet for coffee? Be there 5 minutes early. Don't play loose with your commitments. Speaks volumes about your character. You can't keep a single promise. Why would she trust you with anything more? Being a man of your word is about honor, respect, integrity. Do not make promises you can't keep, and keep the ones that you do make. Simple, right? But the impact that it has is profound. If you're looking to make her beg for your attention, then stop chasing shadows. Stop pretending and start being real. That's the secret. That is the magic.